Good evening, everyone. So, for today's video, I was planning on going over some Switch game cases that I have here and just talking a little bit about them and my thoughts on whether they're worth it or not. So, as you can see, first up we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, I think this is absolutely an ideal game for the Switch, and if you, for some reason, are just getting one now, this is a brilliant game to start off with. I believe it's one of the highest selling games on the Switch as well, so you know it's going to be good. Definitely recommend this to anyone, even if it's their first time playing a Switch. Give it a go. It's fantastic. It's a great way to kill time and start family arguments. Alright, so next up we have Mario Party Superstars. Only $69. This was a pre-owned one. So, really good game. I haven't put as much time into this one as I would like. And I think that's purely just down to I need to be in the right mood to want to play a Mario Party game. They are super fun, but they can be a time commitment depending on how long you set the turn timer for. But other than that, they are incredibly fun. I feel like I'm going to say that about all of these games. Maybe not. Maybe there's some. Like I said, I haven't played this one a ton, but if you've got an hour or so, you can just set up a game, play it, and have a good time. Probably lose because a lot of it is RNG, but it's a really fun game nonetheless. So, next up we have a classic. Another classic, I guess. Animal Crossing. So, this is the game that I think for a lot of people got them through the start of 2020. This game came out and people could all of a sudden begin living a new life on an island getaway with Tom Nook and Isabel and lush ocean, beautiful beaches, and your own little campsite that you can set up and eventually expand to take over the whole island. No, but seriously, this was a fantastic game that, once again, I haven't played too much, especially recently. But at the start of 2020, when this came out, it was a fantastic game to sort of get you through lockdowns and horrible news stories. Moving on, we have probably one of the most eye-opening games for me. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I did not play this until 2023. The start of 2023, that is. Because I didn't really get into the Legend of Zelda series. I had an appreciation for it, but it didn't really grab me the way I wanted it to when I was a young kid. But then I played this game, and oh my goodness, I could not believe how much fun it was. I couldn't believe that what in my mind was a simple RPG could expand out into what this game was. It's absolutely incredible, and if you want an experience where you can just dive in head first and get immersed, it is this game. Now, following up from that, I do have Tears of the Kingdom. I have played that. It is just as Tears of the Kingdom, as I said, just as good, if not better. Moving on to, I almost want to say guilty pleasure game, but I think it's a really, really good game. Legends Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus, I should say. I absolutely love this game. I remember when I first saw this release, I was kind of like, I'm a big Pokemon fan, but yeah, it looks a bit too different from what I was used to. Holy smokes, was I wrong. I absolutely loved this game. I don't want to see how many hours I've played in it just trying to get shiny versions of Pokemon, because it's going to be a lot. Oh my goodness, you can hear those bluffers out there. This game I absolutely love, and I really, really, really hope that the Pokemon Company and Game Freak kind of go for this style of game again, because I lost myself in it. I really, really loved it. Sorry for that dog that's barking outside. It has been doing it all day. Anyway, this game, absolutely recommend. Oh my goodness, everything is going on outside. There's bluffers, there's dogs, there's cars. It's ridiculous. Dear. Anyway, moving on to another. Okay, there's going to be a few of these. Another Pokemon game, Pokemon Violet. I enjoyed it. I thought the baseline story was very good. As always, though, I was left wanting more, I guess. I don't know how to put it. I was kind of wanting something that was a little bit closer to Legends Arceus, in that, yeah, I was going around and catching Pokemon, but I don't know, it felt, something about Legends Arceus was the Pokemon felt like actual Pokemon, like they would try and attack you. In this game, they run up to you, but that's kind of it. I don't know, it was very good, and overall, one of my favourite storylines in Pokemon, and the first time that I ever cried in a Pokemon game was from one of the stories in this. But as always with Pokemon, it had its positives and it had its negatives. Moving on. Pokemon Shining Pearl. Yeah, this was a disappointing remake. I loved the original games, Pokemon Pearl. Like, you know, I have fond memories of when that first came out many, many years ago. But unfortunately, this didn't capture that same love, and it didn't evolve on it like some other Pokemon games have. I felt like this could have been so much more than what it was, and yeah, unfortunately, it's one of my lower rated Pokemon games personally, but that happens. Here we are, talk about classics. We have 3 in 1. We have 3 in 1. Super Mario 64. I am yet to play this. I cannot believe I have not played this yet. Super Mario Sunshine, which absolutely love. That is one of my favourite GameCube games from when I was a child. We would play that. And then Super Mario Galaxy, which I think I played for about 10 minutes on the Wii. It wasn't my copy of the game, so I think I was at a friend's house or something, and I played it a bit and I loved it. are not friendly. Friendly when it comes to that sort of thing. So, oh boy, would you look at that? We have another Pokemon game. This one is Pokemon Sword. Look, it was the first main game on Switch. I really enjoyed it, but it did take away Mega Evolution, which is something that I really loved from the original games. from the 3DS games, I should say. So it was quite disappointing that kind of just got dropped, and along with that, a lot of Pokemon got dropped. So there's only, I think, 700 or 800 Pokemon in this. No, I think it might be a little bit less than that. And there are, as of Pokemon Violet, there's well over 1,000 Pokemon. So yeah, this was a few disappointments wrapped up in a pretty good game, I'll be honest. See it stacking up there. So we have 3 games left. 1, 2, 3. I think I will go with another Pokemon game. Would you believe it? This is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I kind of have a weird love for this game. I believe this was the first Pokemon game for the Switch, other than like a weird Cube World Pokemon like mobile game version, which was really weird. I really enjoyed this game. Once again, I really enjoyed the shiny catching methods. If you don't know what shiny Pokemon are, they're Pokemon that look just a little bit different, or sometimes a lot different, just in the coloration. So Eevee here, instead of being brown, if it was shiny, would be like a kind of whitish color. It's really interesting. I find it really interesting. I love it. But yeah, these games I really enjoyed. As well, it was the kind of game that you could play like to one side of the screen while you're watching something on your, on your other monitor or TV or whatever. Or if you've got the Switch in your handheld mode, you could just keep it like that. And it's, I don't want to call it a lazy game, but it is a fun, doesn't require too much thinking, just an attention not necessary game, I guess is what I call it. Not very succinct, but yeah, so that's Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I really enjoyed it. It obviously has another version, Let's Go Pikachu. But moving on, we have 2 games left. We have another game that I haven't had the chance to play a lot of, but from what I have played, I've quite enjoyed it. Nintendo Switch Sports. This game, it kind of just harkens back to the old Wii Sports game, which I'm okay with that. Once again, I spent probably quite a few hours playing that game. This one, not so much. I think the problem with this one though is, now that I'm not living with family members, I don't really have people to play against. So if I'm playing this, I'm either playing by myself, which is kind of sad, or I'm playing online and I get embarrassed because I'm terrible at games. So, yeah, a really good game, but similar to Mario Kart, a lot more fun absolutely terrible at this game. I can always accept when I'm not good at something, and this is one of those things where I'm just not good at it. I do have a lot of fun playing it, but unlike Nintendo Switch Sports or Mario Kart, I have fun playing this one by myself, even though it's a multiplayer, people in the room, friends and family game. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I haven't purchased all the DLC for this one. There are extra characters you can purchase, but yeah, I haven't played it in a long time. Like, I think last time I played was when they released the second character in DLC, which after beating Piranha, I can't remember who that was. So yeah, this is another game I should load it up and just have a playthrough one day, because I really enjoy this game. Anyway, so that is my collection of Switch games. I apologise for the background noises. I have been trying to make this video all day and it has just not stopped. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. All that business. And as well, if you're still awake, feel free to let me know what you'd like to see, or if you have any recommendations or tips for my ASMR videos. Really would like to improve them, and I know that apart from obvious things like soundproofing my room and a better mic, not using my iPhone as a camera, hello iPhone, there's little things that I want to do, but I just want to know that I'm into ASMR making first before I commit to anything, I guess. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great night's sleep.